Do you struggle with procrastination? Procrastination, not masturbation. My name is Michael Marcanio, and I am trying to not drink for 365 days. Ooh. Do you struggle with procrastinating? Are you doing it right now? Should you be doing something? Should you be getting something done, but instead you're sitting there watching video after video, and then you just happen to Google how to not procrastinate, and then this video came up? Let's not procrastinate together. If you're like me, I procrastinate like crazy. I'm trying to do this not drinking for a whole year deal, and with that, I'm trying to not just not drink. I'm trying to get some growth as well. Do some things that I normally wouldn't. In order for me to upload these daily videos, I can't be fucking around. I can't be procrastinating, or else I'm gonna miss deadlines. So one day I Googled how to not procrastinate, and a video came up, and it was by a guy named Tim Urban. It was a TED Talk. It was about 30 minutes long. I'll link the video down below, but he basically just talked about, he uses like a paper, for example. You want to do little increments until you get to the last day, and then you do the full paper. But it always ends up you do nothing until you get to the paper, and you have to do it, pull a whole all-nighter and complete the task. He goes in to basically say that the only reason you end up getting these things done is because you have a deadline. When an exam is due, or a paper is due, or you have to study for an exam, there's a date, and you have to be done by that day, or else, I mean, that's it. That's it. There's no other option. He just kind of explains how that's the way us chronic procrastinators end up getting things done, is because of deadlines. If you're an entrepreneur or someone who's trying to be creative or doing stuff like that, you don't really have a set deadline. So it's really hard to not procrastinate in situations like this. And I, for one, I've struggled with this with these videos. So towards the end of the video, he shows a graph.
I call this a life calendar. That's one box for every week of a 90-year life. Not that many boxes, especially since we've already used a bunch of those.
Which is, if you haven't noticed, back there, little graph. Each square represented a week, and then he basically broke down how many weeks you're alive. So I decided this is a cool idea to have like a visual representation of a deadline, which is life, like the end of your life. You know, you only have so many weeks. And when you look at this chart, you realize that it's not that many squares. It is a lot, but it's not as many as you would think. So for me, I'm 26. I wanted them all in inch, like little inch squares. So that's 4,628 weeks. So I have 89 years up there. So I've lived through 1,378 weeks. So the top part of my graph is blue. That's all the blue squares are from age 0 to 18. I kind of look at it as like blue is, the easy. You're living, but you're kind of coasting. I literally moved out on my 18th birthday, so that was kind of like a big staple or moment or whatnot. So I decided to make that blue, and then the rest was red. So all these red squares are from 18 to my age now. I decided, it might help to have a gigantic one in my fucking room. And trust me, this was a pain in the ass to go and get from Lowe's. Yeah, that was a pain in the ass. I couldn't fit in my car. So I think having a huge visual representation is awesome. So I built this whole contraption. It's sitting in my room. It's literally from the floor to the ceiling. But I'm just hoping that by having this in here, I can wake up for like day-to-day things. I wake up in the morning, look over, and kind of look at it and be like, oh shit, I gotta get moving. I gotta get some stuff done. And then maybe I'll start my day with that in the back of my head. Oh, I have this many squares left, this many weeks left to live. Maybe this will help. Maybe this won't. I'll let you. I mean, obviously, I just did it, so we'll see if it helps with my procrastination. Maybe having that visual representation can kind of give perspective on how much time you have left. I did it to 89 because, well, it fit on the board by square inch, but also in my 80s, I want to do some drugs. I want to start doing hardcore drugs in my 80s. So before I get to the last couple rows of the chart, maybe I'll start doing some drugs. They have to be awesome. They have to be. Everybody, getting so addicted to them. But I'll save that for my 80s. When I'm in my 80s, I'll do that. Build yourself a chart. You could do it in your fucking graph notebook for math class, which is, now I'm thinking about it, I could have done that. This took forever. It took me forever to draw them out. This is taking forever. It took me a long ass time. But yeah, we'll see how it goes, baby. If you like this video, like it. If you're on my YouTube, subscribe, please. It really helps me out. It's another day of no drinking, baby. Day 17 done. Thanks for watching. Hopefully this helps. Don't procrastinate. Hopefully this helps. I feel like I've said that 1,800 times. Hopefully this helps.
I'm